Inching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback.
Entering settings screen, you have 20 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
First play from scrimmage. Watson going to throw it. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jermaine Pratt fighting in and dropping him for the loss. A situation they'll certainly want to avoid going forward. An early second and long they're facing. Now a handoff up the middle. Felton. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. What a matchup we have here in the AFC North on this All Hallows Eve, otherwise known, of course, as Halloween. Kids probably shuffling home right now from trick-or-treating, all hopped up on sugar and ready to drive their parents crazy as these two old rivals get together here on this final day of October in a game that's been highly anticipated. And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. Taylor now returning it. A big boot that time, 57 yards the official distance. And the Bengals will take over here first and 10. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The numbers for Mixon last week, 19 carries, 71 yards.
They put a lot of effort into game planning and establishing this ground game last week, and reward was a nice day rushing the ball. Helped him put a
and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. If you want a lesson on how to defeat an offensive tackle, that was pretty textbook.
Is that a clip and save? That's what's going to go around the league, and people are going to watch that and say, my goodness, that's how you do it? And I feel awful for the offensive tackle because we always talk.
He's got a man complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stuff it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as King opts for the touchback. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
Steps away to his left. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Watson now to throw. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Trey Hendrickson in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. On 4th down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one.
Now Bell hit. He lost the football. Well, the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talk about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. It's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
No room to be had there on the first down run as he's lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. From the 50, it's Watson. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 25-yard line. Back to throw, Watson. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Sam Hubbard showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. Another try after the first down sack. Watson, quick throw, and he's got Amari Cooper. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 13-yard line. From the red zone now, Watson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
On 2nd down now, Felton. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Throw left side, caught by the tight end Njoku. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Now Watson will step away, and out comes Cade York to handle this 4th down field goal try for the Browns. York able to send this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They'll start out here with a jet sweep, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Myles Garrett. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
Even for a guy who many believe has become the standard in the league, Myles Garrett's 2021 was special. 16 sacks on a team record, and we're 3rd in the NFL, and he made first-team All-Pro to the surprise of no one.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So on 4th down, on comes the left-footed punter, Kevin Huber, to punt it away. Desmond King back deep. It's a 4-yard return following a punt of 49. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And slow going there as they'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Watson. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Trey Hendrickson. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Going to need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. On 4th down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Bengals set to take over. They've got the lead right now, and last week they were able to defeat the Atlanta Falcons here as they try to make it 2 victories in a row. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle 3rd of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He didn't just hold the line. He provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
On 2nd and 11 now. Burrow looking for Chase on the out route. He's got him. His 2nd catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. Burrow looking to pass. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Myles Garrett, that is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. The left-footed Kevin Huber set to punt it away. Just a 2-yard return there following a punt of 48. And they will take over 1st and 10. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Watson. And he'll get this one to Cooper complete. He's got room at the 30. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Johnson hooking up with Cooper there for the Cleveland first. They'll try and run for it with Ford. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Jerome Ford with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Browns have taken the lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. So that drive, 4 plays. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. From his end zone, here's Trent Taylor. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And these guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
3rd and 2, now Burrow. This goes out wide from Mixon. And he is going to lose yardage here. They call it a loss of a yard there. And that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Kevin Huber now as he's on to punt for Cincinnati. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. A big kick, 50 yards that time with a return of 4. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Getting set to go again, we get a look at Amari Cooper as he heads back out there now. Sitting right around the midpoint of the season, on pace for 1,000 yards. Good year so far, and I'm sure film study being devoted to him a little bit more on the other side.
They have to, because the pace that he's carrying right now, if you're pushing a 1,000-yard pace as a receiver, that means he warrants your attention. And right now, precision is going on with their offense. Kind of like that timepiece you wear on your wrist. You know, the good stuff, you got to knock that off somehow. Chip away at that time and change things up a little bit and make them go to other things and make them do those things better.
Yeah, try to make him uncomfortable. Not many teams have been able to do that so far this year. That one caught by Felton. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 4th down. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7 our score. Here's Corey Bojorquez now. To return is Taylor. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Bengals will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. Now Burrow on 1st down. That's caught by the tight end Drew Sample. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 32-yard line. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here.
Here we go.
As they'll stop him with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. 1st down. Here's Burrow. That's complete to the tight end Sample. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. From the red zone now, here's Burrow, first down. He's got his man on the crossing route. This is Higgins. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. They'll give it to Mixon, and he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon, as the first half is winding down. And the Bengals have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Taylor now from the end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. He'll hand it off here. This is Mixon. And he finds enough of an opening to get this one back up to his 20. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Here we go, here we go.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. Flush to his right. His throw incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Here's Kevin Huber now. He's been terrific so far. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and out will come the offense as they take over. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. Watson off play action. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Sam Hubbard able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Another try after the 1st down sack. Watson to the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. The Browns send out their punter now as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. Amazing. Perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. Second down, Peterson again. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. Third down, it's Adrian Peterson. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down. Here's Kevin Huber now as he's on to punt for Cincinnati. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. A big kick that time, 52 yards. With the football going back over now to the Cleveland Browns. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
And they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. On first down, Watson. That's going to be taken in by Felton. No gain on the play, and that'll make it second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 23. Now it's Watson. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. The handoff to Ford up the middle. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. From the 2 now, second and goal. To throw is Watson. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. Trey Hendrickson bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Watson. Touchdown! Demetric Felton. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Browns have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now 17-14. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
He's got a man complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Bengals have answered back with a 3rd quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as King opts for the touchback. Here's Deshaun Watson and the Browns back to the field. And he had the touchdown of the last drive also, 4 for 4. Very, very effective. What does he need to do to translate that forward into this drive?
Not think that what he saw in coverages last time is exactly what he's going to get again. He's got to play ahead and start thinking to himself, okay, We just did that. What are they going to take away now? What do we go to as a counter and continue to encourage his offensive line to continue to give him time?
They were really good on the last drive. Up the middle they go. Felton. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday. And we're back now here in Cleveland. The Browns on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Forced out to his left. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Browns send out their punter now, as he'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Burrow to Boyd there for the Cincy first. Looking to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Burrow. It'll be Mixon on the out route as the pass is caught. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Throwing again, it's Burrow. A bullet throw, but incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks. Oh,
that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Cleveland offense making their way out. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. Gets by him at the 25. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. They run the counter. Felton and tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, Felton. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's going to have a Browns first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
I think I saw a lot of shoulders just drop there. And what I mean by that is they finally were able to relax a little bit because that was an important play call. They needed to pick up that first down at this stage of the game.
Yeah, couldn't afford another quick drive and out. They'll get this up to about the 44.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Out of the gun, Watson. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first. Back to throw here. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. David Njoku. His first touchdown on the year. And the Browns have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by York is up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, here's Mixon. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Burrow will throw. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. Here's 2nd and a yard. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. To Mixon on the check down. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
They certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
From midfield now, Burrow. He gets this one to Boyd. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for
and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Meanwhile, Burrow's throw here into the hands of Boyd. And they'll work this down inside the 30. They'd love to get a little closer if they need to kick the field goal on 4th down. From this spot, it's 46 yards. Now whistles and a flag. And I believe a Bengal got going a little early there. The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
On 3rd down, Burrow. Got a man, it's Chase. He completes it. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now Burrow. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. To throw, Burrow. On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And the Browns have just about sewn up this football game. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They run with 4. And he'll be taken down right around the 27. On 3rd down, Felton. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. The Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So Burrow and the Bengals down 24-21. A little over 30 seconds remaining. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. He's going to let it fly. He's got a man complete. the offense will burn their third and final timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth. A big play there for Cincinnati. 59 yards. Here's Burrow. Throw right side into the hands of the tight end Sample. And they're able to spike it with time remaining. And now in field goal range here with a chance to get this one to OT. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So a pressure spot here for Evan McPherson. With 3 seconds to go, if it's good, we're off to overtime. And this one is right through. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor.
60 minutes, just not enough some days to decide who's going to win the game.
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Ready to go on offense, out come the Bengals. And everyone knows the OT rules, Charles, but pretty simple formula. They go down and get a field goal, we continue play, but if they can find the end zone on this possession, ball game over.
And as meticulously as all teams plan for a game, I don't doubt for a second on that offense coordinator's play sheet, he's got some overtime plays that he wants to run. I know it sounds crazy, but they plan for everything. 1st and 10 all the way throughout the game, 2nd and 7, whatever. Right now, he's looking at that play sheet saying, if we get to overtime, what can we break out that they haven't seen?
They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down. Burrow looking to pass. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football.
Pass interference. Defense.
So cancel the interception, pass interference.
And you know what else gets canceled? The return yardage. Makes the play, but now it's all for naught.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow looking for Chase on the out route. He's got him. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. To throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. Now he's into the clear again. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. So it's the Bengals who come away with a win. And the man leading the way was their quarterback, CD. That's Joe Burrow.
Yeah, just a tremendous game throwing the football. Over 400 yards passing, 3 touchdowns.